Okay, you knew that was coming. On the phone with me, Frank Defino from Tukaiz. Hey, Frank.
Hey, Gary, how are you?
Welcome. And the reason I'm talking to Frank is because he's a great guy, and Frank is doing something special for my December 2nd broadcast. They're making personalized calendars for everyone in attendance. And I know it's not a Volkswagen Beetle like Oprah gave away today, but I'll tell you what, when you get one of these calendars, and some people think, hey, the calendar, is that a 20th century thing? But when you see your name on every month in a different setting, it's pretty cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of different, Gary. You know, we found out that, you know, there's a lot of us out there that are using our calendars on our iPhones and you know, cell phones, smartphones, portable devices, and all that kind of computer and stuff. But there's still nothing like, you know, the real deal when you have it on your desk. And I think most people, you know, still refer to it 365 days a year. So we just wanted to kind of take that concept that's been around forever and make it very personalized and unique and customized to each individual user, where their name is inside the image and it looks like it was photographed that way using scenery from Chicago, you know, the great city. So
when you see your name on the side of the Tribune Tower, it's like you own the dump. and these days, it's kind of fun because you might.
Yeah, who does at this point?
You can actually,
nobody knows who does.
You can actually pretend for a moment that you might own this whole place.
Never thought of that one, Gary.
And you have a bunch of different settings this year that you've added, right?
Yeah, you know what, Gary? It's been the third year now that we're doing this with the listeners and the fans, and we had created, for this year, we created a whole new set of 12 images, one image for each month of the year. We also included last year's image set, we included 2 years ago's image set, and then there's about 7 different more image sets. So the choices are enormous, and even the products are much more inclusive this year. Last year we had calendars and holiday cards. This year we've got calendars, holiday cards, we've got posters, folders, notebooks for kids going back to school. So anything that can be personalized using this technology, we're doing it on these products.
And one of the other things that I like about your stuff, you don't see it everywhere. It's a gift that when people get it, when my daughter first saw her customized calendar, it's not something she would think of, but when she got it, she was so anxious to get the new one for 11. You got my 2K's calendar for next year? And she's looking through it, and there's her name on all those settings. It's one of those unique gifts that you're not going to find everywhere.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. It's really different, and it's really unique, and I think it's very memorable, especially if it's given as a gift. People just always remember where they got it from, you know?
Yeah, and what's your website if people want to check it out?
Well, actually, all they do is go to the WGN homepage and WGNRadio.com, and then up at the top is a tab called Shop. So they click the Shop tab, and down will come the personalized product store.
And you can play with it. You put your name on those different slides there that they have. And
yeah, you can test out the technology right there. You can type in your name or any word that you want, and it'll render right there on the screen for you. And if you like what you see, you just go forward and place the order. We do it right here. We're out of Franklin Park, so everything is made and produced here in Chicago. And we ship it right out. They're made to order. It takes about a week to 5-7 working days at this time of the year, and it's really a nice thing to give back. I mean, it started with us, Gary, because we were, you know, fans and listeners from way back when, and still are, and just thought this would be cool to do for the rest of the fans and listeners.
Well, you've been big supporters of the radio station and my show, and I really appreciate it. I know the radio station does, and for you to make that effort for the December 2nd broadcast, I really thank you.
I didn't have to beg for mine this year. It
Here
came
it
right
comes.
away.
Here it comes. Frank, run.
No, it came right away. It was great. Thank you, Frank.
Everybody's tired of hearing you whine.
I know.
I mean, it's kind of shut up. Here's your calendar.
We had to get it done this year early.
You should have whiner on every month. Here you go, you whiner.
Yeah, right.
You beggar.
No, it's great because
How about this, moocher?
I always love every month. It's cool to flip the calendar in the next month. It's always
that
the
a boy.
coolest thing.
That a boy.
It is.
February, moocher. March, moocher. Make a moocher 12 calendar for him
It's
already.
good to see Moocher on a pizza. It looks really cool.
On the back of a Cub.
Yeah, right.
Chicago Cub. All right, Frank, I'll see you on December 2nd.
All right, Gary, you're a good man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
2Ks. That's where you go for your unique gift.